Let there be light.
And the earth became light.
I shall call the light day and the darkness night.
And so there had been darkness and then light. And that was the world's very first day. Now, God was just getting started. The next thing to do was to make the sky above the world and to fill the sky with clouds. And that was the second day of the world. On the third day, God separated the water from the dry land. God made all kinds of things to put on the land. There were rocks and mountains, valleys, deserts, and beaches. There were big islands and little islands. There were oceans and seas, rivers and lakes. But there was still more to come on the third day, because God wasn't done yet. It was time to make all the plants. God made tall trees and short bushes, vines, ferns, leaves, and flowers. God gave all the flowers a different size, color, shape, and smell. And all the grasses and plants and trees that make seeds and fruits were made on the third day too.
Let there be power. Let there be power.
On the fourth day, God made a brilliant light in the sky called the sun to light up the day, and a silvery one called the moon to add some light to the nighttime. And as a special touch, God added billions of twinkling stars to the night. On the fifth day, God made some creatures to live in this beautiful world. There were birds, and more birds, and more birds. And in the rivers and oceans and seas and lakes, God made fish. And the oceans were full of all sorts of amazing creatures. That was the end of the fifth day. Now, on this sixth day, God did something else that was very important. God created the first man. And that man was called Adam. Then God blew the breath of life right into Adam.
Where am I?
Welcome to the world, Adam.
Who are you?
I am God. Look around you. All the plants of the earth, and all their seeds, and all their fruits, I give them to you. And all the animals. You have power over them as well. Everything is yours to use, to care for, and protect.
Sit. Sit, please.
Help me, help me, help me, help me.
God looked down on Adam sleeping there in the garden, and Adam looked very alone. And God decided that Adam needed a companion, someone to be with. God decided it was time to make another person, so God created woman.
What?
Hello.
Hello. I mean, hi. Shucks.
Where am I?
You're in God's garden. The Garden of Eden. It's really nice here. You'll see. These are my friends. This is Monkey, and this is Dog, and this is, I haven't named you yet, have I? Gee, I guess you need a name too, don't you? How do you like Eve?
Oh, it's lovely. Eve. I like it. And I like this place.
Me too. You see, God made this garden for me. I mean, us, to live in. And everything's pretty, and you can eat anything you want. And
Not quite.
Who was that?
that was God.
Oh,
God's the one who made us.
There is one fruit in all the garden that you may not eat.
There is?
This is the tree of knowledge of good and evil. You may eat of anything else in the garden, but you may not eat the fruit from this tree.
Okay, tree of knowledge of good and evil. No.
quietly behind the veil of everyday life, monitoring the fragile threads of reality that hold our world together. Our mission has always been to protect the public from the unseen, phenomena too dangerous, too complex, or too strange for conventional understanding. Tonight, we are declassifying information we believe the public has a right to know. We have confirmed the existence of temporal divergences, fractures in the flow of time itself. This information has been backed by evidence provided to us by an anonymous informant who stated he wished not to be named, and as such, we will withhold some specifics to protect both the stability of the threads and the identity of the anonymous informant who claims direct experience with the divergence. The details have been cross-referenced, corroborated, and, disturbingly, confirmed. The first divergence occurred on June 10th, creating two parallel timelines, our own and another, one ravaged by a near cataclysmic event, creating two timelines as well. However, one of the timelines evolved into numerous more sub-threads, with all but one of them mysteriously and inexplicably ending, which is abnormal in our studies. However, there is a third. Evidence suggests that our reality as we know it is not a prime thread, but rather that it split into two distinct trajectories not long before the turn of the millennium. In one timeline, the world proceeded as we know it. In the other, subtle changes compounded into a cataclysmic super event, one that spawned utter chaos. For this reason, we call this
The
divergence.
Singularity Timeline.
While most individuals exist solely in one timeline, we speculate the existence of rare persons, known in our nomenclature as convergence anchors.
This is not a test. Stand by. Momentarily, the President of the United States will deliver a message using the emergency alert system. The United States federal government, along with the President of the United States, have declared a national emergency effective until further notice. Please direct your attention to your device now for a message from the President of the United States.
My fellow Americans, today I address you with a burdened heart. In the wake of the devastating alien attack that plunged humanity into a cataclysmic thermonuclear war, it is with great regret that I must announce the formal dissolution of the United States of America. The very fabric of our society has suffered a devastating blow by forces beyond our control. Our once proud nation lies in ruins, fractured by the horrors of war and the insidious influence of extraterrestrial invaders. The ideals upon which our nation was founded, liberty, justice, and democracy, are now distant memories, overshadowed by the grim reality that we face at this very moment.